Hey guys, how's it going? Just me, Nesto2 here with another review for you. Today we're going to be looking at Toy Biz Spider-Man Classics Web Cannon Spider-Man. And here he is still in the package, so you can get a better look at him. Here we got the classic, back card here of Spider-Man. I've always enjoyed this packaging with the line going down with the Spider-Man symbols. It's pretty awesome. And the figure itself looks pretty ridiculous with this giant cannon thing on. Here's a picture down here, but I'll be opening them up and giving you a better look even at the figure without the cannon, because it is removable. So yeah, it says Web Cannon Spider-Man with missile launcher and grappling hook action. That's pretty crazy. Just how ridiculous are we gonna get here with Spider-Man releases for the kids here. But Toy Biz, of course, not only did release kid stuff, but adult stuff as well. Because I'm starting to see that Hasbro's Spider-Man Classics are usually kid stuff. Here's all the instructions you're gonna need. But who needs instructions? We know what we're doing. We're men here. Just joking. You know, other figures in the wave here. We got Web Traps Spider-Man. That's the one with the whole armor thing. We got Trail Strike Scorpion. That's the one with the face, the mouth mask part. I never liked that one. It's like a variant or something. We got Spin and Trap Spider-Man, which is dressed up as the ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man Unlimited cartoon. After the 90s cartoon. Oh, I hated that cartoon. Don't get me started. We got Buzzing Beetle, who's pretty cool. I've never owned him. I still haven't gotten around to tracking him down. And here's what I'll be reviewing: Web Cannon Spider-Man. So yeah, if you want to read this, go ahead and pause it. It's just it's not a read up on anything other than just Spider-Man in general. But yeah, so pretty ridiculous accessories, but we'll get into the figure himself and I'll give you a closer look. Alright, and here he is out of the package, ready to be reviewed. And he looks pretty damn ridiculous. With this really big ass gun. It's so stupid. I'll give you a closer look. It's so absurd. Look at this. Do you really expect us to believe Spider-Man's gonna wear this? Wow, look at this. Wow. These two cannons. Insane. I mean, it's sculpted alright and painted really good. Like right here, the webbing is actually sculpted in and has paint over it, like the shading as well. Everything's painted right here like the way it should be. At least not all just one color. The webbing sculpted here, the blue as well. These lines right here. It's pretty crazy. This blue right here, the little tube thing. What the hell were you thinking, Toy Biz? What the hell? This is actually translucent and has like this targeting on it. Targeting system locked. Wow. But anyways, it's got these missiles on here, and this one as well. So the idea is you just lock it in place like I just have already, and you just where is it actually? Hold on a second. Okay, as you can see, it's locked in there and the string connects it right here. So when it shoots, it'll just hang there. And you're supposed to turn this right here. But as you can hear the clicks, it's not working. Is it because this figure's so old and hasn't been opened or what? So just kinda, and it's not working. Come on! Come on, you fucking piece of crap. Go! Shoot! Shoot! Jesus! How about now? Oh, there we go. It shot, but it didn't even move. It didn't move. Alright, I've had enough of this gimmick. Anyways, excuse my language. So it shoots out and it goes like that, and then it just hangs there. Let's try this gimmick. A bunch of, kind of like the shocker. It comes with all these right here, but they're actually made of webbing. You just go in and he shoots them. Let's try this one. Okay, ready? Let's go. Oh, that one actually shoots, except for this one. I noticed it doesn't exactly lock in place like it does over here. See? And it shoots. Shoots like a gun. I will say that part was not bad, but the whole fact that he has this gimmick is ridiculous. So let's take this off. I've had enough of this fucking ridiculous. Alright, so here is the figure, and he doesn't look bad. Now that that crap's out of the way, I can relax and not be frustrated. Here is Spider-Man himself. Sculpted really good. Paint is really nice actually. I mean, the black is all just one color, just black. But the red is actually, it's dark red with some shading on it. So that's cool. The spider logo is actually sculpted and painted really well. It's pretty clean. And all the webbing all the way down here is sculpted on and painted. So that's awesome. That's always a plus from Toy Biz. And the face is another story. His face is kind of like he's doing the the Batman animated series 90s cartoon, when he just kind of like lands down ready to fight these two guys, and he does his face right here. Like he squints his eyes, and that's what you get. That's what Spider-Man's doing right here, squinting his eyes like, I got you guys, you guys are finished. It's pretty cool. This hand, I think, is slightly warped. I mean, it's not exactly on there like this side. I guess because in package it was kind of like being moved by something. It's being pushed, but it's still on there. It's fine. Maybe some hot water can help. I like this figure. It's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the black and red. I'm more of the blue and red. But this one looks pretty cool. I prefer it over the first appearance Spider-Man from Marvel Legends. Mostly because that Spider-Man looks too clean, and I don't know what it is. But I will say that that figure, the one I'm talking about right now, the Marvel Legends, that one probably beats this one on articulation. So let's get into his articulation. So he has a swivel on his head. Go 360 if you wanted to. You can look really far up. Look at that. And you can look down pretty well. Yeah. He does have the on the shoulders the butterfly joint, so you can get a lot of great motion going that way, but not forward though. Forward is not that great. Does have the regular pin and socket shoulders. Go up and down, side to side, and he has bicep swivel. This is awesome. This is all like just sculpted in, this whole line right here. And then we also get double jointed elbows, so that's always great. Much appreciated. Swivel at the forearm and hinge at the hand. And this hand is right here. These four joints go together, the fingers. They go together, which is kind of a bummer because you can't do the spider pose. But it does look decent for a punch. Somewhat decent for a punch. Yeah. Same thing the other side. Does have waist twist, but he does not have an ab crunch, so that kind of kills it. There's no ab crunch, so that kind of sucks. So right here, he has a pin socket hips as well. So you can go up and go side to side as well. So that's good. Does have a upper thigh cut right there. 1 point at the knee. Wow, are you kidding me, Toy Biz? You're all about the articulation, but you kind of skipped out here. 1 point at the knee. That kind of kills it as well. Decent amount, but still, it's only 1 point. We need double. Does a shin cut right here, and The ankles are really good. Look at that. Look how far that goes. Jeez. Ankles go all the way up, all the way back, and side to side. Look at that. Ankle pivot / rocker. Dang, that's a lot. And no toe articulation. So what kills about this figure is no ab crunch, only 1 point at the knee, and no toe articulation. Everything else is good. But I will say Hasbro has never given us a decent Spider-Man figure for a regular Spider-Man Classics line. Never this good. Isn't that ridiculous? Come on, Hasbro. Even this is better than most of your shit from today. But yeah, this hand also, it can't do the webbing as well, so that kind of sucks too. Just good for punching. But what I was thinking of doing was switching his head and his hand with another Spider-Man figure. And I'll show you what it looks like at the end. And you let me know what you think. So yeah, let's get into his height. His height is about 6 inches. To give you an idea, I'm bringing other Spider-Man figures to compare him. Here he is from Hasbro, Marvel Legends Red Hulk Build-A-Figure Wave, Black Costume Spider-Man. Or as I like to call him, Spidey Venom. And here he is next to this Spider-Man. It's good size, look at that. The only thing that doesn't match is maybe his head. His head's a little bit too small maybe, but not a big difference. And here is also from Hasbro, Spider-Man Classics, Carnage, who is a Toy Biz remold. And here he is next to Spider-Man. It's pretty good. So this Spider-Man is in scale with all Marvel Legends. It works, I like it. And here is from Gremlins, Gizmo figure. I know it doesn't have anything to do with Spider-Man, but I just thought I'd throw him in there. This is the only Gizmo figure I like, because it's the closest to being in scale with the 6-inch, 7-inch figures. The NECA ones look really good, but they're just too big, you know, like they can't go with these figures. But this one can. Sadly, it has no articulation. That's because this figure is from the 80s. So this is the closest I can get to the classic Spider-Man pose here with him. If he had an ab crunch or some double knee joints, would have been easier. So it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, my final thoughts on this figure. For Spider-Man Classics, you know, he's not Marvel Legends. He's pretty good. Sculpted really good, painted really good. Pretty damn decent articulation. Just missing a few points that are pretty important. A lot better than anything Hasbro's given us when it comes to classics. So, if I were to rate him, I'd rate him maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Possibly an 8, but I'm gonna say 7.5 for now. It's pretty cool. Now I'll show you what he looks like when I switch, you know, his parts. And here he is, slightly customized. I think it looks good. The red matches. Look at that head. It's awesome. So I took off this head. That was the original head. I like this one a lot on this body. That body came from this one, the dual web swinging one. I'll be doing a review on that one. And I also switched the hand. I mean, it doesn't fit perfect on there. But that doesn't matter. This is what matters right here. I took off this hand from that figure and I put it on here. And of course it doesn't have any articulation other than the forearm right here. You know, it still works on this body. But it doesn't matter because this hand does have the articulation, so you can do punches, but you can't do the thwipping. So here's the thwipping for the spider web. So that's cool. And his head fits on here. It's cool. But I don't get why this head doesn't fit on this body. I've already tried. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm going to use him for anything, or pose him anywhere. But yeah, he looks awesome. Look at this. I like him a lot. And here is my modified Spider-Man and the classic Spider-Man pose. I think it works. Looks good. Looks a lot better. But yeah, I'm not normally a fan of the black and red, but I think it works here. I like it. Could use a little more articulation, but still pretty damn decent. It's cool. So yeah, that was my review on the battle armor. I forgot the name. The cannon, web cannon, blast, whatever. All these ridiculous names for Spider-Man classics. And my modified Spider-Man figure here. So let me know what you guys think. Does this Spider-Man look any good? Let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Oh, finally got him.